and our presenter today, Dr. Godfrey McAllister.
One of the things that fear does, it immobilizes us. It cripples us. It deactivates us. Some people say that when fear grips somebody, you can either have fight or flight. But there's a third. And I don't know if I can find an F for it. Freeze. Thank you, Winston. I know I can trust Winston for that. I know I can trust my good friend Winston for that. Thank you, sir. It's not just fight or flight. Add this one to it. Freeze. All I can think of was paralysis. But that doesn't spend. I was going to say paralysis, but freeze is much better. Freeze is much, much better. You know, I've had the privilege of benefiting from the International Toastmasters training. And in my early days as a Toastmaster, I've seen people join the Toastmasters movement. And they would say, the person they presented, the facilitator, would say, a round of applause for Tom Strokes. And Tom Strokes would come to the lectern, shake the hand. For all of about 5 minutes. And of course, as Toastmasters, we are very encouraging and so on. That's why we have Toastmasters, so that those who would freeze could come and thaw out and unfreeze. That person, incidentally, went on to become an accomplished speaker. But that's how I was not the person. But that's how they began. And of course, we encouraged them, you know. We started to clap, but not a clap come down, you know. But come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. They didn't do it on that occasion. But they could feel the love. And that person came back and did a good job. But fear quite often paralyzes. It causes us to freeze. Apply that to your work. You're afraid to do something because the boss may not approve. Well, if you think the boss may not approve, go ask him. I thought of doing so and so. Would you approve? No, I wouldn't approve. I thought so. That's the end of that. That boss has gained respect for you because at least you're thinking. And that boss realizes that you know who's boss. And that boss realizes that you're not a fool. You came to consult him first. You've gained some traction there, by the way. But guess what? In another scenario, the boss might say, yes, I approve. Fear. Deal with it. I know that in my early days, and I don't know that I still don't like it, but I don't seem to get the opportunity these days. I like to dance a lot. And years ago, I would visit places that facilitate dancing whenever, especially at Christmas time. The office parties and so on. I would go to these parties and I would stand up in a corner looking for a female with whom to dance. Now, I never ever went with my own female, so I always go there looking to borrow somebody else's female for a dance. But I was afraid. I was scared. So I would stand in a corner, and I will look at all the women them that I want to look at. You're not go ready. We all have our various standards and so on. So all those who qualified in my book, I would look. If I see a man come even close to them, no way, write that one off. I have to see a woman that I approve of standing or sitting by herself for at least 15 minutes without any man approaching. Then I would Send a little note, you know what I mean? With the, you know. And I would look to see her reaction, and anyhow, she don't give the right reaction immediately. Turn my head. You're mad. Me? Embarrassed? No, sir. Needless to say, the only time I ended up dancing was when it was time for soca. Then you can dance alone at that point. And I went to Barbados on several occasions, and on one occasion I was given a lesson because I was the guest speaker. Usually when I travel, I'm the guest speaker, okay. And I was the guest speaker there and so on. And they forgot I was the guest speaker. They had a party afterwards, and the hospitality was rotten. I traveled to this country alone to be the guest speaker. And when time comes for party, you would think that they would, you know, set me up. You know what I mean? How can you treat your guest speaker with such scant regard? So when dance time comes, everybody peer off and dance. I mean, that's go on, you know, I chill with a juice, you know what I mean? And I sip it slow, because I want it done, because I have to at least look as if the reason I'm not at the dance because I'm drinking, you know, so sipping the juice slow. Until the host for the show came by, and he said to me, "What, boy, you're not dancing?" That's the Bajan accent. It is my impression of the Bajan accent. I said, I like to dance, but I don't see anybody to dance with. And he said something to me I'll never forget. He said, "Mon, if you want to drink milk, boy, you have to walk with your own cow." All right, so